Fuel retailers say current economic challenges have seen more consumers use credit cards to purchase fuel. They say as much as 80% of fuel purchases are made by credit card, while only 20% is cash. The Fuel Retail Association says while there's beauty in technology, the use of credit cards hurts their margins. It calls on the government to step in.
If you swipe a credit card, 44 cents a litre, which is not on the retail margin, has got to be absorbed by the retailer, which we feel is very, very unfair. There is still a debate at the moment whether that cost should actually be transferred to the motorists. So while technology is good, it does come at a cost. And so when we talk about this credit card cost, it's because it is a base, cost that actually is incurred and brought by the technology. And we want motorists to also understand that we want a fair model. We're not saying it must be transferred to them. Also, what we're busy doing with the South African Reserve Bank is to push the agenda of driving down these costs. But at the same time, the Department of Mineral and Petroleum Resources need to ensure that retailers are recovering these costs while we actually looking at future solutions, because it is unfair for a retailer to be absorbing this cost.
The conference takes place at a time when the association reflects on 30 years of executing its mandate and protecting the interests of fuel retailers. During this time, technology has played a big role in the industry's evolution, encouraging innovation such as Fuel Connect, which helps fuel retailers to optimize and streamline operations.
These retailers they pressed for time. They need to log into multiple systems. They need to keep an eye on the fuel price. They need to look at what wages needs to be increased. They need to pay for fuel, etc. What we do with the Fuel Connect solution, we bring all of these elements of their business together. So they log into one platform. We can see how much fuel is on the ground. We can see what point of sale transactions are happening. We order their fuel on their behalf. We make the payment for that as well. We also then have wallets for their wages, electricity, rent, all of these type of overheads, and we budget for them on a day-by-day basis.
PetroConnect co-founder Sibonelo Mbata says there's been an increase in the number of people who enroll at his Readiness Academy, which is designed to train aspiring future dealers in the industry. He shares the top 3 tips for those who have their sights set on owning a fuel retail station.
3 things that people should really know when you want to buy a petrol station. Number 1, it is not a money printing machine that needs no involvement from yourself. It really does need you. It's a 24-hour business. The day you open, you will never close. The second thing that you also need to know is that staff are at the heartbeat of your operations. You look after them, they will look after you. And the third thing is controls. You need to have systems in place that are able to track that 100 Rand from a motorist into your bank account to ensure that when it gets to your bank account, it is not 90 Rand, it's still 100 Rand.
Motorists have experienced some relief at the pumps over the past couple of months, with the exception of November, when there was an increase. Based on the latest data from the Central Energy Fund, the price of petrol could go down by 4 cents a litre in December, while diesel could see an increase of between 38 and 39 cents a litre. As the year draws to a close, the FRA says a drop in fuel prices is not only beneficial to motorists, but also retailers, making it a merry time for all. Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg.